Welcome back to Britton Farms Homestead. This is April. How are you guys today? We have been called out by Gail from Gail Southern Living on her unconventional or plant something in something that is unnormal. Unnormal planting something that you would think would be just garbage, or you're repurposing it for something, or something to that effect. If you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead, subscribe, like, hit that bell notification. Also, Gail Southern Living, go over there and check her out. If you don't know who she is, go check her out. She started this collaboration, and I'll put the hashtag up at the top. If you want to join in, go ahead and make a video of planting in something unusual planting. I wish I had a commode, really. If somebody's got a commode and they've a toilet, if you planted in a toilet before and you got it in your front yard, I think that's hilarious. Show me those. Anyway, if you have any ideas of anything else that's unnormal planting, you know, something to plant in, go ahead and put that in the comments below, and maybe I'll try that and do a video on it. So my dad's a bit of a hoarder, so I went through his junk pile and looked, and I finally came up with this. So this is an old light, and what I'm going to do is, it had two screws in the top that held the light in. We're going to take this part off. We're not going to use this. We're going to use this part. And I'm going to clean it up first with some soap and water. I got some soap and water here, and I'm just going to clean it up because, as you can see, it's pretty nasty. But we're going to go ahead and clean it up. And we're going to make a hanging planter out of this. Actually, where those screws were, I'm going to put some wire in it after I plant something in it and make it a hanging planter. And I think it will turn out nice. Let's see how it turns out. Now we have it kind of cleaned up. All this other is on the inside. That's not going to matter because I'm going to put dirt in it. So we are going to go ahead and fill this up with dirt. I'm going to take out this piece of glass on the bottom so it will drain. So I've got it set up on this coffee can because it won't stand up by itself. But I've got that piece of plastic, or that glass, out of the bottom, so that big hole's down there. So now I'm gonna have to take some leaves or something to put over that hole so the dirt just doesn't fall out that big hole. So I ended up just putting a piece of cardboard in there. We're just gonna put dirt on top of that cardboard, and it'll keep the dirt from falling out. It's also gonna let it drain. But the sides, these are not, I mean, water, it can seep out of these too. So it can drain out the sides, and it'll also drain out the bottom, and it just take a little bit longer because there's a piece of cardboard there. And I'm just using Miracle Grow potting mix to fill this up. You could use whatever you want. Alright, so we have it full of potting mix now, and I'm going to plant verbenias in here. And if you don't know what verbena is, you should look it up. They're very pretty, but verbena kind of hangs. It's a hanging plant, so I'll plant it here, and then sooner or later to grow off the sides and be hanging down. And we're going to hang this from the porch, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that in just a moment. So these are all the flowers I planted this year. Lots of these I did for companion planting, but these are all verbenias, and they're gonna go, I'm gonna put a couple of these in our pot here. We want these to come out as together as possible, and try not to bust up those roots. And there we go. We've got roots and all. Now we're going to put that over here in this. And it looks like a tiny little plant now, but it will grow and grow over the sides of this. I may put a couple more in there just to fill up the top, because it will grow this way and there's plenty of room for the roots in this. So now I have my verbena in here. I put one, this is 2 plants, so that's 3. And then there's one over there in the corner. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm hoping it will follow the sun and just come on out of there. But we're gonna go ahead and put our wire on here. And I'm just using actually electric fence wire. We're gonna put it in the holes. And let's see, I guess I'll run them both up this way and not run it all the way across like that. I don't like that. So we're gonna run it this way. We're gonna take this electric fence wire, we'll run it through this hole. We'll pull it up like that. Just double it up. And then we'll take these and twist it around so it doesn't come loose. Like that. And then I believe this is long enough just to use this one piece and do the handle kind of like a basket here. So we'll just run this piece through this hole like this. And twist it around. Oops, got the wire right in the camera. Okay. Got my wires on there. Got my verbena in there. We've got our flowers in our pot now, and we've got it hanging on our shepherd's hook. I'm going to show you what it looks like when hanging here done. It would probably look a lot better if I spray painted it, and I may do that later. But we're going to go ahead and water these. If you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead, subscribe, like, hit that bell notification. Also, Gail Southern Living, go over there and check her out. If you don't know who she is, go check her out. She started this collaboration, and I'll put the hashtag up at the top. If you want to join in, go ahead and make a video of planting in something unusual planting. I wish I had a commode, really. If somebody's got a commode and they've a toilet, if you planted in a toilet before and you got it in your front yard, that's hilarious. Show me those. Anyway, if you have any ideas of anything else that's unnormal planting, you know, something to plant in, go ahead and put that in the comments below, and maybe I'll try that and do a video on it. Anyway, let's see what this looks like. Okay, so got my verbena in there, and this used to be a light on the porch, and when the house was remodeled, there was a new light put in, and this would look much better if I went ahead and spray painted it. I just don't have any spray paint right now, and we've just got it hanging on the shepherd's hook there. We're gonna go ahead and water it. Oh, look at the verbenas falling over. We'll have to fix that. But this soil was super dry. Stand up there, verbena. All right, so there it is. We have, and it's draining well, as you can see. And I probably should have wet this soil before I planted these little guys, because I just got those all muddy. Maybe they'll be okay. I don't know. I'm not much of a flower person, so I don't know. Maybe they'll be all right. But I know verbena is beautiful. But here we go. Go ahead and go check out Gail Southern Living. And thank you for watching. God bless you all.